This is for PCP. They say it's the worst podcast on the internet. They're correct.
Okay, it's another episode of the Pro Crastinators podcast. It started. We just started hitting the start button. We're going. We're live. Hi,
shit.
everybody. Oh my fucking god. It's me, Ben Saint. I'm here. We've got guests. We've got more guests than hosts. It's fucked up.
It's real fucked.
So who do we got? Okay, we got OblivionFall is back, of course.
Yes, I'm here, and I'm
Oblivion
editing
Fall.
this episode, probably. Haha.
And we've also got a C2ol and Four Eyes are here. You didn't want to introduce yourselves?
No.
I mean, hello.
No. Okay.
It's me. Four Eyes, you know me.
All right.
I'll introduce C2ol. I'll mansplain. C2ol
Yeah.
runs the Drawcast with me, and we've had cool guests on, like Ben Saint and Give and Take
Right.
and Teleperte. And we'll get Tom one day, too.
Yeah, for Digimon.
The Drawcast, your own original creation. Do not steal.
Exactly.
True.
A YouTube show where you draw. It's a podcast where you draw. It's like a portmanteau. Yeah.
It's a good show with good people. And Ben Saint. Good people and Ben
It's
Saint.
it's a good show. It's a good show. Yeah. C2ol, you gave me a gift. You gave me a priceless gift that can never be replaced. And you know what? Okay,
It could
I'm gonna
be.
say it.
It could
This
be if it was malfunctioning.
this week, it's time. It's been long enough. By the end of this week, by the time this episode comes out, I'm going to have announced it. I'm putting the time limit on myself, so I'm just gonna say what it is. You gave me the funny a DVD, a Blu-ray burner. You gave me the Blu-ray burner for me to create the Pleeb and the Weeb Blu-rays, which I have made and which do exist and which you can buy from me now.
Oh, shit.
After Trixie stole everyone's money and didn't deliver on them. And then you gave Trixie the Blu-ray burner,
Yeah.
and then she just took it
Yeah.
and was like, okay, and didn't make them, and didn't give it back when you asked for it back.
Yeah.
Lamau.
She was like, if someone got me the Blu-ray burner, I would make them. I have the Blu-rays. I have the cases, but I don't have the burner.
It's even worse. It wasn't like if someone, it's not like, oh, well, if someone gets it for me, then I'll make them. Which, like,
Yeah.
there was the bit where she said, like, what am I supposed to do? Just pick myself up on my bootstraps and buy a Blu-ray burner?
Yes.
As though that isn't a perfectly reasonable thing to do, right?
You said you were going to
yeah,
make
anyway,
Blu-rays,
yes.
ma'am. You were supposed to make
Yes, and people
Blu-rays.
paid me that. What am I supposed with what money? The money people gave me to do exactly that? What are you, stupid?
Yes, that
Um,
was Trixie. Then I'm like, oh
Yes. So anyway,
man. I thought
okay, I'll show a picture on screen because I have gone above and beyond. They have Blu-ray cases, they have the boxes, they have a cover art, they have a cover sleeve, they have a back of the box, they have reviews, rave reviews of the product. They have they're printed on disc. They have a disc design on them. They have DVD menus and stuff. Navigate them with your remote control and your Blu-ray player. They are a professional product that I have spent months making just out of spite.
Amazing.
Anyway,
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Ben.
Thank you. Buy one. Everyone, if you think that's funny, if you think it's funny, go to my Twitter or go into the description and follow the instructions listed there and buy a copy. Because I did have to buy all the raw materials for it, so it did cost me a little bit. Please don't let me come out at a loss.
You had to
for this funny project, my funny secret project.
You had to buy literally everything Trixie already had, except the Blu-ray burner.
Right, I did. Only it's better because she was not going to put them in a real box. She was going to put them in a shitty jewel case, and they were just going to have like a generic, like no label disc. They were going to look blank. She was just going to mail them in the mail. She was not going to make a professional looking product. I have done that. My version is way better than hers would have been. For the low price of $30, which is what was listed on the the Kickstarter page said they would be $30. If you backed the Pleeb and the Weeb Kickstarter, I obviously I didn't get any money, so like I didn't get any of the Blu-ray money that you would have paid for the product if you pledged to that. But because I'm a nice guy, if you did pledge to the Pleeb and the Weeb Kickstarter, I can't give them for free because I had to buy all the materials, but I will steeply discount the I'll give you like $20 off if you can show me proof that you are a $40 Kickstarter backer, which was the reward which entitled you to the Blu-ray if you pledged it. So I don't know. Let me know about that. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. Okay, well that's my big announcement for this week. What do you guys got going on?
Oh boy.
The second episode with Cheesy will have come out by now, I think, or will be coming out soon.
You mean of the Drawcast?
Yeah.
Well, the second episode of the Drawcast with Cheesy will come out, but it was actually the one that was recorded first.
Yeah.
Because C2ol, the genius C2ol, deleted their recording.
The genius.
Smart man.
What happened?
The recording got deleted.
Yeah.
So was it destroyed? Was it ruined?
Yeah, my laptop. I work on a laptop, and it has fuck all memory. And it was the end of the year, and we'd done like 3 comics jams, like basically in a row, and my recordings were getting corrupted because I didn't have enough space on the computer. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, that's kind of
I've
shit.
been there.
Yeah, that's kind of shit. I should start deleting some of these old comics jams because they're kind of old. And I deleted the one Cheesy was on. I deleted the one Cheesy was on accidentally.
So you had to re-record it?
Oh.
Nope.
No, we did something else.
We did something ridiculous. The episode will be out probably the day after people see this, so I don't mind spoiling it a bit. We kept the episode, at least the 3 other people's audios. We kept me, Cheesy, and Gib.
Yeah.
Wait, Gib was on it too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gib was on it.
Oh, okay.
And C2ol recorded commentary over the parts that were quiet during all the parts where C2ol was talking. And I created a My Little Pony vector like pack of C2ol.
Okay.
To do a little brony analysis style commentary, you know, with all the different faces and
that's your answer
everything.
that's your answer to everything, Oblivion. Just make it. Why don't you just make a pony vector about it? When all you've got is a pony vector, everything looks like an analysis video, as they say.
The best part is we didn't make the vector for the video. I paid him to make the vector because he lost his job, and so I wanted him to have more money. And then I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to use this vector for. And then this happened. I'm like, well, now I know what I'm going to use this vector for.
It's very silly. It's very good. It's a very good.
It's absolutely at least the quality of a brony analysis video.
Yes.
At least.
that amazing.
Yeah.
Can we clear that bar?
We did. My horse moves.
I think it's a bit too low. I don't think you can go lower than that. I don't think you can really limbo that.
My horse moves, therefore it's at least as good, if not better than some brony analysis videos.
4 Eyes.
Yes.
Why don't you explain what your deal is?
Oh yeah, I've just kind of been here. I'm an artist. I draw things. Oblivion, that's me. I'm Oblivion. I'm sorry.
Shit, he's right.
Okay.
I'm not very good at explaining
great.
myself.
All right.
4 Eyes.
4 Eyes has relevance.
I met Oblivion a while ago, and I do pictures for him. Yeah, I have some relevance.
Me and 4 Eyes met on one fateful 9/11 when
Yes!
he paid money to join my Patreon server, and we got talking.
That's crazy.
He was just a fucking cool guy. And then I found out all this funny stuff about him that was good and funny.
I forgot.
Excuse me, I'm sick.
Several years later, and I drew women with big tits for him.
Yes.
Oh no! Didn't you say that 4 Eyes was the voice of some iconic voicemail characters?
Yeah.
I wonder if you could recognize me.
Well, that's what. Well, I didn't know that, but Oblivion told me so, and I believe him.
Well,
I mean, we can have a whole discussion about that after we go to the voicemail segment and we play the first voicemail, which is a very spicy one.
Oh, okay.
there's a reason I'm here.
I see.
Yeah. But like, for eyes to regular PCP viewers, I mean, aside from designing my character for the Come Zone videos, which I've talked about a few times before.
You mean what's her name?
Thalia.
Thalia, yeah.
The big booby demon girl, yeah.
Four Eyes designed her?
Yeah. Well, we both like worked together on the design, and he did the art that was used in that video.
He gave me pointers, and I did the design. The actual art that you see in the Come Zone video is my art with his direction.
Yeah,
it's really good.
And any old school PCP fans who remember Rowdy Fuckers, Cop Killers, Frog Fractions, all the drama.
Never heard of it.
all the drama with the analysis and the big arc with MisAnthropony. I believe that MisAnthropony's icon that they were using during all those videos was one drawn by Four Eyes.
Back when I used to watch Brony analysis videos as a wee teen, I was very absorbed into a lot of the pity stories that a lot of people were bringing about, and I was like, oh, I feel bad for this guy. He has oh man, I'm gonna draw a picture of his pony. I gave it to him.
Don't feel bad for MisAnthropony. He's thriving.
He is thriving, and he's not using it anymore. I've looked.
It's this image, I think.
Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, that's really old.
The era of the pony avatar has passed. It's rare to see a pony avatar in the wild anymore.
Yeah, he no longer uses this, but he did for a long time. I was very surprised.
Dang.
Mm.
I love MisAnthropony. See him in the comments once in a while, which is nice.
He's around.
Yeah, I see him around.
He's around. Shout outs to MisAnthropony. Okay. Yeah, good. Well, understandable. What else? I didn't do anything this week because I had coronavirus. I had coronavirus just long enough to ruin my Christmas and my New Year's. Because I was still
me too.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I thanks. I had I was sick on Christmas. Like I felt sick, like I had a fever, and I was felt awful, just terrible. And then I thought I was over it. I haven't had any symptoms since like basically since the last PCP. So basically a week now. I've had no symptoms, but I tested myself day before yesterday, thinking I was over it for New Year's, and no, I was still positive. Sad times. So I'm just like, I gotta get another test, and I'm just waiting until when will I be negative? When can I return to society?
Yeah, I got sick with...
So haven't just been at home. Just been working on the game. Just been working really hard every day, all day, 24 hours a day, adding totally frivolous features to Slime and Punishment, Phantom's Revenge.
How dare you, Ben?
Completely pointless, huge waste of time. But, I mean, aren't video games just a big waste of time anyway? So that's probably good, actually. That's how I know I'm right.
How dare Ben Saint make progress on his game, thus driving up his Patreon dollars further away from me?
I wouldn't call it progress exactly. I would call it wheel spinning. I'm adding basically what it is I'm adding a bunch of frivolous features to the game that it didn't need, but that I keep thinking, oh, this would be funny. Oh, that would be cute. Okay. And then I'll spend 3 days doing it. And then that's 3 days that I don't have to spend doing the boring work of making the itch page or figuring out how to upload on Newgrounds or etc. etc.
What else can you do? He already dabs. He already plays fetch.
He already dabs. I won't say exactly, but I will say that I feel exactly. I'm adding stuff that you can do in Endless War. I'm adding that stuff as commands in Phantom's Revenge, and it feels just like it did when I was making Endless War in the first place, because I remember thinking like, what if you could do this stupid thing? Lol, okay. And then I spent like 2 days just being like, tekka, put that in. Okay, now it works. Only this time I don't have to send it off to Crack, so he can be like, this doesn't work at all. Here, I redid it, and now it works. Now it just works because I'm doing it in Game Maker.
So
Nice.
Phantom Horn can fish and dig through garbage and grow crops.
Unspeakable.
Listen, stop spoiling it. Stop spoiling it.
It sounds like you're just remaking Stardew Valley but with Phantom Horn, and I'm all for it.
I'm not going to say anything else about it.
Oh, that's great.
Flores, you've been doing some game making.
Me?
Yeah, you have some game making. Of your
I
own.
have.
Wait,
What?
Wait, I mean, yes. That was like the beginning of the year, though.
It is the beginning of the year.
Oh, you're right. It was the beginning of last year. I did it a whole year ago. Yeah, no.
Oh, Jesus.
A long time ago, I was doing game development. I was helping a friend with an RPG Maker game, and it's like a niche of a niche thing. So I don't think it's worth plugging too much. You know, if you know like any RPG Maker games that got popular back in the early 2010s, then you know what kind of game it's like. It's a fan game of a game like that. I have been helping somebody else recently, but I'm not directly helping. They just want artwork, and I'm good at providing artwork. I would hope I am, at least.
Yeah.
So
I thought you said you told me you were like learning how to like make a game engine or something from like scratch.
Oh, that's a whole side thing. That's like I'm learning to program, and I want to build my own game engine because fuck learning how to use something like Unity or RPG Maker. There's so many limitations with those engines that make me go, why can't I just do that? And that's a whole thing. I barely even started. I think I've got like some logic.
And why couldn't you?
I mean, for RPG Maker especially, there's a huge restriction with what you can do there. But it's like, it's one of the easiest engines to learn, because it uses, I think it's called low coding, where instead of actually typing out code, you just put in commands and it just plays them in a sequence. It's just a bunch of presets that you play off. I know that Game Maker has its own like dedicated programming language, right?
Probably.
It does, yeah, GML.
Yeah. I've been told that's pretty good, but it has its own restrictions as well that make people go, why can't I just have an actual programming language?
GML, Gamer Life.
Oh no.
I was originally, my initial thought was I was gonna make Phantom's Revenge in RPG Maker, but I'm sure there would have been ways to do it, but I found it like impossible to do like really basic things that I just wanted to rename the fucking health bar, and I don't know.
Yeah, there's
I just couldn't figure out how to do it.
I believe there is a way to do that, but I think it only does it for certain things. I know in 2003 there's like a thing in the database that lets you change a whole bunch of terms that the game uses. You can change like HP to googity boogity, and new game to this closes the game, but secretly it actually makes a new game. There's just those are like very basic restrictions. That's like, why can't I just rename it, right?
Yeah, because like, I don't know. I guess maybe if I had learned, what is it? It runs on like Ruby, right? Is the scripting?
Oh yeah, the old ones
can
do.
Use for
anything before RPG Maker MV uses Ruby. Once it reaches MV though, it uses I forget if it's Java or JavaScript, but it's one of those two.
Yeah, well, I didn't know any Ruby. I knew some GML. So I don't know. I was just like, I was struggling with that, and then I was like, well, shit. If I'm having so much trouble figuring out something as basic as just changing the name of like a function in the game, it's like, well, I feel like I'm gonna be like struggling against this system the whole time, and I should probably just like not.
That's the problem with
I'm just gonna use GML.
That's the problem with RPG Maker like development in general. When a lot of people go into it because it's an easy engine to learn.
It seems like it really, really is set up with the idea that it is to make it as easy as possible to make a like the most generic RPG you can imagine, and like you can deviate from that, but like
you have to do a lot of juggling around.
you have to work for it. Yeah.
I fucking had to do so much shit in RP, or like in 2003 alone. It's actually the most versatile one as far as I'm concerned, but that might just be because I'm very knowledgeable in it. But like, if you ever want to do anything in that engine, you can't really rely on the engine itself. Say you want like a character to be like half a tile across. Like if you really want to have this very specific thing happen, then you can't actually use them to walk half a tile. You need to make the illusion of someone walking, aka like put a picture on screen and have it move. And in that case, you're basically just building an engine on top of RPG Maker as you start building more and more things that you don't want from the game.
Yeah.
And that's the limitation that RPG Maker developers really have. They want to do something more, but the problem is the engine is optimized in such a way to only do, this one thing.
Yeah.
It's you gotta work within the restrictions, and if you're knowledgeable, maybe you can make something impressive.
RPG Maker seems like it's set up so that like basically a child can like turn it on and make something that is technically an RPG.
Yes, that's pretty much it. Yeah, you just see so many of these.
Like, oh yeah, cool. My guy has HP and he's got a little bar and he can do spells and it's a video game.
Yeah, that's why you see so much. Just free, very trashy RPG Maker games. It's why, in fact, the RPG aspect of RPG Maker is often so confusing for people that they don't even make it for RPGs. The most popular RPG Maker games, come to think of it, are all like top-down survival horror type things, where you don't fight things, you just walk around and try to run away from other creatures. Because it's easier to just deal with the overworld than it is the combat balance, because I've tried messing with it. It is so confusing. They do things in, like, I guess if you understand it, it makes sense, but, like, you just think, why can't I have, like, a character do this action on this turn? You can't tell, like, you can't force, like, anything to happen cinematically in a battle, and it's really annoying.
Yeah. I know that, didn't Undertale start development in RPG Maker and then get ported to, Game Maker at some point? I think I read that somewhere.
I don't remember that, but I do know that Deltarune was originally going to be done on a different engine, but eventually Toby Fox was just like, yeah, no, learning this new engine isn't really gonna help. I've got like years of experience in Game Maker already, so I'll just stick with that.
Yeah, I feel like I've reached a point where I am just like I just kind of like know how to do a thing, and I'm no longer like, how do I do this? How do I, because when I started out, you have to like look shit up.
Oh yeah,
that's how you learn to code. You just fucking open up the wiki or whatever, and you just open up like a guide, and you gotta look shit up. And now I'm kind of just like, I mostly know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just a matter of cranking out the functions that I know and need to be in there.
Programming does become a little bit easier when you finally just kind of accept it as a combination of problem solving and abstract thinking, because you're not really dealing with a cup being filled with water.
Make an object. Set a flag. Have one object. Turn its set state to wait. Change sprite. Begin timer. Set timer flags. Object instance destroy. Create a different object.
Literally, just gotta have to take all the information of like an object and just put it into a bunch of numbers and Booleans and other buzzwords that I hate. Boolean.
That's right. Booleans. More Booleans, please.
Yes.
Maybe a child Boolean.
Yeah.
Fucked up that RPG Maker doesn't actually like make a differentiate. Doesn't really make a differentiate the difference between a variable and a switch, because technically there is none. Because a switch is just a Boolean, and a Boolean is a variable. Whereas a variable in RPG Maker is an integer, and that it makes it so confusing when translating it to actual programming.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God. What the
All
fuck?
to make it hip and sick for the people who don't understand.
Like me.
I can follow well enough.
I don't know, you sound excited to be talking about it, so that's good enough for me.
I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
Nice.
You've been making video games.
Doing that and waiting until COVID goes away so I can go take promo pictures of the Blurays. Pleeb and the Weeb Blurays. They're real. I actually made them.
Gonna fucking
For years. People be, where's the Blurays? Trixie, where's the Blurays? I paid you money for the Blurays. I gave $40 so I could buy the Well, I did it. I made them. I made them real. I brought them out of the void and into reality. I have a big box of them.
Wouldn't it be kind of funny if Trixie bought them all from you to give to the people who paid her money?
No, that's stupid. She would never do such a thing.
She would never do such a thing.
That's what she ought to do. She ought to pay me. She ought to pay me for satisfying her demand. If she gave me the Pleeb and the Weeb money, then I would give the copies for free to the people that already paid for the Kickstarter. But since I don't have that money, I can't do that. I can't honor those people's purchases, even though I would like to, because it would put me at a net loss, and that's just not acceptable.
Yeah.
You can't operate a business in the negatives.
It's true, unless
you're
trying
to run a business
is,
here.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Sure, or any number of tech startup geniuses.
Damn.
Yeah. Uber runs at a loss. YouTube is still running at a loss. That's pretty crazy.
Hasn't YouTube always run at a loss?
I mean, it has.
Yeah.
Like, not even all the YouTube Red subscriptions and stuff could salvage it.
But it just keeps going.
I mean, it needs storage.
And it always will.
For all the weird stuff people put on YouTube.
It needs to exist, so it must.
You know,
it simply has to exist, no matter the cost. Yeah.
I have a story. I have a funny story from the My Little Pony days.
Oh, yeah.
A horror story, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2013, I used to be a part of a bunch of, back when everyone had their Skype groups that everyone was adding each other to for projects. Like, we're going to read a fan fiction and we need voice actors. We're going to make a little My Little Pony fan animation, whatever. And, they just get your friends to make you join or whatever the fuck.
Like you do.
Yeah. There was one project called Journey of the Spark that had a bit of traction. It was, these guys were like, hey, let's make an entire movie made by the fans. And they had this trailer, and the animation was like sort of half okay.
Have I heard about this?
Possibly. Journey of the Spark, maybe.
It sounds familiar.
Journey of the Spark. It sort of rings a bell.
They got panels at conventions several times. I can post some of like the posters and promo images. Maybe you'll recognize one. Let's see. There's that one.
I do remember this.
Let me see here.
Oh wow! Look at that background.
So this was a project I'd heard of for a while. I got invited onto it when the director of the project auditioned for one of my projects I was running with my partner, and they've transitioned since. So like all my memories are with male pronouns. So I'm going to try my best to use female pronouns. I apologize in advance if I mess up. But yeah, she was talking to my partner. I guess my partner's also transitioned since then in like opposite directions. Whoa. Anyways,
wait, somebody else did too?
So, all right, my partner was like identified as female back then and is now male, and for this person it's the other way around.
Yes.
And I just find that funny.
It's the nature of My Little Pony.
Wait, one of the producers?
Yeah, the person whose last name was Ridenauer or something. So anyway, they were like the person.
What's their name now? Okay.
The name now is a spoiler. It's funny, and you'll find out why later.
ContraPoints.
Yes.
Natalie Wynn, producer of Journey of the Spark.
That would be fucking funny as fuck, dude. No. So Journey of the Spark had, like, I'd heard of it. I'd seen the trailers. They got a lot of views. I knew they had panels at conventions. And the director, the person in charge of the whole project, auditioned for our projects. We spoke to them, and they invited us on. And when we joined the Skype group, immediately there's a red flag. Because as we're joining, we're seeing like 20 people leave, and a couple of them are being like, "Hey, just warning you, you're gonna have a bad time. Get out while you can," like, and then like dropping out of a chat, and
Wow.
we're like,
So this is you like basically like asking like, can I be involved in this project? And a bunch of people involved in the project are like, don't make the same mistake I did.
You're walking into a burning building.
yeah, like, and the second we got in the server, like half the people were like in the process of leaving, like within like that hour, pretty much. And we didn't really find out what happened. The old head of animation was a guy called Jan. I don't know if it was Jan Animations.
I was gonna say, as in Jan Animations. Okay.
I mean, possibly. I never got it confirmed. Someone said that it was, but I don't know if they were correct. Rena Chan, also Kara Buckland, was also involved in the project at a time. There were
Who's Rena Chan?
she was fat.
A voice actor, right?
She was a voice actor. She voiced in a lot of old Newgrounds
Did
animations.
you say she was fat?
Sorry,
Is that the first thing that comes to mind?
She's not fat. I don't think I said that. Sorry, my voice. I am having a.
You said
if
fat
I,
as in
okay.
PH, as in sick. You swear.
I thought that was what you said, but I may have misheard.
I don't even know what I said. I can't raise my voice because my voice like literally goes on mute like in real life. If I shout, my voice just goes.
But that's a voice actress, right?
Yeah, Rena Chan.
Rena
Buckland.
Chan is Kira Buckland.
Is Kira Buckland? Yeah. She's popular now because she voiced 2B in the English dub of Nier, which is trash. Play the game in Japanese. But yeah. What was I saying? So the project had some notable names in it. Some of these like bigger names hadn't left, so we had some faith in the project. And the director was very friendly with my partner, and they had a lot of calls together. And we quickly found out that the lead voice actress for Twilight Sparkle, I believe her name was Meredith Sims. I think she voiced some characters for Silly Philly Studios. I think she was the voice of Snowdrop, maybe, in the Snowdrop animation. I don't remember too clearly.
Who could forget Snowdrop?
Legendary short.
Snowblind.
Snowblind, yeah.
Shit, what was I saying? So apparently, the director had been having some issues with Meredith's, I guess, acting ability, because they were recording some lines for a trailer they wanted to debut at a convention, and there's some scenes where Twilight had to be crying, and just didn't feel the emotion was coming across.
She couldn't do it?
Like, obviously she could do it, but just didn't think the emotions felt genuine enough, which is always like the biggest thing with voice acting is everyone thinks they can do a good impression.
I guess that's the director's job, is to get the right performance out of their actors.
Well, they brought my partner on to be the voice director specifically. So they're like the head of project, and my partner was going to be working with them as the voice director, giving direction to the voice actors and working with them.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So that was what my partner's job was going to be.
Was this a paid gig, by the way?
No,
or was this just a
nothing.
Okay.
This was a
pony.
Okay.
This was a pony community. No one got paid for anything back then.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
Which every time people make fun of KP for not paying people, I'm like, dude, it's a fucking pony community. No one gets paid ever.
Yeah, nobody got paid. Yeah,
but anyway, so
that's fair.
So yeah, the director was to my partner. Oh, hey, why don't you record some sample lines for them to reference? So my partner did, and my partner also had a pretty decent Twilight Sparkle impression, and my partner was pretty decent at acting. So they did that, and the director was like, oh my God, your Twilight voice is actually really good. It's actually really good. Like, oh no. Originally when we started the project, I got Meredith on board, back before I really had a team. She was just a friend I had, and I brought her on board because and now she's just a dead weight anchor around my ankle, weighing us down, dragging us down. This project is done. But now this project has scope, and we're gonna make this. Now that this project has scope and potential, and we can make this first fan animated movie, something that's never been achieved before. This 2-hour feature length like Disney quality film that us unpaid bronies are totally gonna be able to make. Totally, it'll definitely happen.
That's right.
We need
all it takes is grit and gumption and elbow grease and a lot of love of the source material.
Maybe Exactly.
All it takes is passion.
Yeah, maybe it'll be worth like having you take over as the new Twilight, Sparkle voice actor for this project. And my partner's like, oh,
me? This is a what's not a My Fair Lady moment. It's like a I don't know, what's a movie where this is like a Cinderella moment. Like, the shoe fits. The shoe fits maybe better. Right.
So the funny undertone of this is like the surface reading is, they just thought the voice was better, and they had also hinted a lot that they had a crush on the old Twilight voice actor at the time, and they at some point confessed that they were crushing on my partner as well. And like wanted
they
to
just
be,
have a thing for anyone who happens to be voicing Twilight.
That's the impression I get. So it's funny.
Right,
you
so
can
this
like
is very I'm glad everyone's a professional in this.
I'm glad everyone's a professional.
Stupid
so
scenario.
It's like they like confessed a lot of things. They told my partner about the inflation porn, but like they really liked blueberry inflation porn. That was like a big thing for them apparently.
What is it with these people and inflation?
They just watched Willy Wonka and it just had an effect on them.
It did something.
They gotta have that blueberry inflation. It's part of the balanced breakfast.
Huh?
Everyone has a moment in their childhood where they see some weird shit that they really like, and that was theirs,
Wait, what the fuck? There's a fucking blueberry inflation Funko Pop? Hold on.
What?
Hold on, what the fuck?
Oh no, what the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, that's fucking
That sounds
stupid.
correct.
That's hilarious.
I
Post
put
it.
this in chat. I am. Hold on.
Post
Sorry,
it, please.
Slight distraction.
We gotta see it.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Violet Beauregarde.
Beauregarde.
Amazing.
Violet Beauregarde. How tragic that this is the Violet Beauregarde Funko Pop. Like, this isn't what she normally looks like. This is her with, like, a medical condition.
And we caught a shiny. We got a shiny variant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this was going on, and eventually the director went to Meredith and told them that they wanted to replace her. And when they did, they suddenly were like, yeah, this new voice director's, they're really pushy and they're manipulating me and they said they don't like you and they want you off the project and I just have no choice. Like, they just made up all this bullshit because they didn't want to hurt their friends' feelings. They wanted to shift blame. And I know this is a case because they immediately messaged my partner and said, I'm sorry. I said all these things that weren't true.
If you're gonna lie, why not
commit?
Just stick to your fucking story. Why not just lie then? I don't. Okay,
and then Meredith, who had a lot of connections, told everyone, watch out for Oblivion's partner, very manipulator and all this shit. And I had a bunch of big people.
That's true,
including Rob Bob, who
I heard from a guy that's true.
Yeah, I had
I heard from the director.
The director of Journey of a Spark, the famous director.
My friend E. Ridenauer.
Careful,
AKA Natalie Wynn.
I was gonna say Ben, don't be dead naming now. So anyway,
I said E. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm close enough. A dead initialing, maybe.
Okay,
their new name is not E. Actually, no, it was for a while. They were Erica, and then they changed to something else that I'll get to. So they said that, and we were like really upset. Like, why are you doing this? Like, now my partner's reputation is in trouble, and I had to try and like do damage control. The guy Rob Bob I mentioned was like, he had huge industry connections. He got Gray DeLisle to voice in an animation project that we were working on once.
Gray DeLisle?
Gray DeLisle. She's voiced about as many or more characters than Tara Strong, including like Frankie Foster from Foster's Imaginary, whatever the fuck. Azula from Avatar. She's the voice of Azula.
Wait, okay, what's her name? Okay,
Gray
so this is a legit.
DeLisle.
This is a legit.
Yeah, Gray DeLisle is like
Uwe?
super legit. I'll just link her wiki page.
Oh. Oh, sure. Okay.
But yeah, so the guy who had connections to like her was even like hearing about it. And so that was like, that really bothered me. I was really like, okay. So I was having to do damage control on that level. And so I was really pissed at the director at this point. And then we realized that like we found out from other people who left the project that this is like a repeating cycle, and that that was actually the second wave who left. There was one even before that. And so we were like, oh. And then things were really sour with the director from then on. And after like a few weeks, I was supposed to help with the trailer, but I was just like, I don't want to work for this person anymore. I mean, my partner at a certain point were just like, yeah, no, we're leaving. And we dropped out. And then the project kept going. Half the team dropped out with us. And then a new team was brought on, including a friend of mine, my friend Phoenix. And then they kept going around to conventions for about a year afterwards. And at a certain point, I was realizing, like, Hasbro's gotta send them a cease and desist at some point. For one, like, after a year, if I couldn't even get a trailer done, they think they can get, like, a over 2 hour long, like, movie.
Oh, that's
done.
bad. That's bad.
Yeah. And they think animators, including people who I'm friends with, believe in this project and are throwing away their, like, labor for someone who isn't paying them for a project that'll never even come out, because it's guaranteed to never be finished. Or, I mean, if it gets close enough to being finished, like, Hasbro's not going to let you make a fucking movie. Like, Jesus Christ. So I was like, I am going to message Hasbro. I still had access to all the Dropboxes. I still had access to all this information. I downloaded a lot of it, checked over the script, checked over some of the details, and I sent Hasbro. I found their contact, their legal contact, and I sent them a message because in my mind, I'm like, this project is doomed anyway. I'm just freeing these animators early so that they can actually focus on things that'll actually come to fruition. I'm doing the right thing. I'm the good guy.
OblivionFall, breaker of chains.
Breaker of chains.
Wait, what? So what information? What information did you have access to in the Dropboxes?
Basically just like the script and storyboard. Basically, certain plot details, including like, you know, Celestia dying and stuff. Which I messaged Hasbro. I said, hey, just letting you know, there's this project being worked on. Here's like some conventions where they showed it off.
You're a whistleblower.
I was a whistleblower. And I explained, you know, some of its plot details, and, you know, in the story, like, Celestia dies and there's all this dark stuff, and I don't think that'll fit with your brand image. And, you know, all this and that. And I left like a few paragraphs, and I linked to some like videos and some things so that they could have evidence that, you know, this project was legit, or at least it was taking itself pretty legit.
Who did you contact at Hasbro?
I just Googled like Hasbro legal or
like customer service
or something. I don't remember what. This was like mid 2014 at this point. So this was like 7 years ago.
Okay.
And I got an email back like that day, and I wish I still had it. Oh my God. I wish I fucking had this email. It was amazing. If I can paraphrase, it was something to the effect of, hi, thank you for giving us this information. We take this very seriously. Intellectual property theft is no joke, and we will take swift legal action at the appropriate time. Have a smiley day.
So what you're saying is that the director was absolutely correct. You are a backstabber.
Yes. Well, at this point, I mean, they stabbed us in the back. We're a back re-stabber. Yeah. We're just putting we're just giving the knife back to its rightful owner.
It's hey, you it's like you stab my back, I stab yours, buddy. You know, we can help each other out. We help each other to die.
Yes. 2 weeks later, on their Tumblr, hey guys, we got a cease and desist, but we're not giving up hope. And I'm like, okay.
Oh boy.
And
okay.
But the project basically never had legs after that ever again. And the animator friends I had on there did leave and did go on to better things. Yeah. And good for them.
How much was how long had it been going on, and how much was done by that point? I think like from what they told us, they had started working on it like early 2012, like maybe like in the scripting stage, like very beginning of 2012. They so it
had
been
the
going
idea
for a year plus, maybe almost 2 years.
Well, this was like mid 2014, so it was a bit over 2 years at this point, maybe 2.5 years of production. Okay, and like going through like 3 or 4 different teams, like worth of people. But so the project never really had legs again. But the director sort of stuck around and sort of like posted about it for a while. And like checking up on their Tumblr to see like how it was going, that's when we learned about their transition. They changed their name to Erica at first. And then a little while later, they changed their name to something else. Their name now is Violet.
Okay.
I'm just looking at that Funko Pop.
Oh,
I was just thinking that.
Oh, no.
That explains a lot.
I get it. That's funny.
she just really likes the name, guys. I swear, she just really likes the name.
That's pretty humorous.
The name just speaks to me, you know?
That gets a chuckle out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fascinating. Well, that was a journey.
Of the
Thank you
spark.
for taking me on that journey with you.
That journey of the spark.
Of the
yes.
spark. Right.
Nine Pony Horror Stories.
Of course.
That fandom had a lot of shit going about it.
Oh yeah, there's another one that's pretty good actually that Faye can comment on. So I don't know. Actually, no. Of course you remember. You were a fucking My Little Pony analyst. You probably talked about this character on TBAP. Do you remember this wheelchair pony from
Probably.
Tradia?
Yes, the purple and brown guy. Yeah.
The Make-A-Wish guy. Right?
Yeah.
With the steampunk wheels.
Yeah. I remember this guy standing out to me when I first saw the episode. I'm like, this guy's weird, and some YouTube comments were like, "Oh, it's a Make-A-Wish kid. He got a Make-A-Wish to be in the show," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool," or whatever. A few months afterwards, I got messaged by a friend on Facebook, someone who is not a brony, so no relation to it. He sent me a Tumblr post saying, "Oh my god, these bronies are sick. Did you know that there was a Make-A-Wish kid in My Little Pony? And they drew porn. They drew hundreds of porn images of this child in My Little Pony. Bronies, oh, they're so sick and twisted. How dare they do this? They're all fucked up." And I was like, oh.
Okay.
Let me check Derpy Buru, see how many images there actually are. And there was like less than 20 after like many months, and I'm like, that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's I told my friend there's not really that many images, and it looks like it's just 2 artists. So I don't think it's that widespread of a problem, though. You know, it seems like a valid reason to be concerned. What I didn't know at the time, because I didn't know him yet, the artist responsible was Four Eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I literally.
Well, Four Eyes, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'd do it again, and I did.
What's your? Well, well, officer, he says he'd do it again, and we can't arrest him if he's not sorry.
I'm guilty, but it's fine.
Okay.
It's
You're right.
It's fine.
I
He
remember
wasn't
this
actually
kid.
a
I
minor.
remember
The
this,
kid wasn't actually a minor. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, is that true?
This
Oh, yeah.
Make-A-Wish kid was 18, first of all. Faye, you tell the story
thank
from here, 'cause
God.
you actually talked to him.
Yeah. The whole scandal happened, and as far as I know, nobody even knew that it was me that did it. People just kind of saw that, like, me and, like, one other person, like, did some vaguely not safe for work images and just labeled it all as bronies. And I think during the whole scandal, the person was not present. The guy behind the OC was not present at all. But his mother was, commenting on Derpy Buru, sending asks to people on Tumblr saying, "This is destroying my son's life. It's ruining his reputation. He's crying. He's dying. He's from Make-A-Wish. He's dying."
He literally was dying, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Is he alive?
He's still alive.
Still
yes, because about a few months after the whole thing like settled down, the guy specifically came to me on DeviantArt. He gave me a private message on DeviantArt saying, "Hey, I'm sorry for the way my mother was acting. I'm actually over 18. I really actually enjoy all the fan art that I've been getting of my character, and I'm horny as fuck."
Huh?
Oh god.
They apparently are completely fine with it and have commissioned plenty of artworks of their character in NSFW situations.
Getting fucked in the ass by Discord.
No, that was just me.
Okay.
In all other cases,
they
he's...
paid people to draw him fucking Four Eyes.
Yeah, that was one. He paid one artist to draw like as a gift back, like, "Hey, here's my character having sex with your character." It's like, oh, thanks. And
I'm glad there was a happy ending forever. Happy ending. He was okay with it, and he didn't even die.
He didn't even die. I don't know how much I can share. I don't know how much I can share.
I hope
of his
he's
illness.
not listening. This is gonna sound.
I mean, it's fine.
Wait, what?
I think he's fine with it.
You don't know if you can share his illness?
I can't really share like the details of it because one, I haven't really asked him much about it, but he's talked about it sometimes.
I don't know. I just thought that like if you're a Make-A-Wish kid, it means you're gonna die soon.
It's
So I was expecting, I was hoping for a death.
well, the eldest. I want this kid dead.
They ripped me off.
God.
My Little Pony told me that kid was gonna die. Damn it.
Well, I mean, he still has something.
I mean, it's been like years. It's been years since that episode. Like, guy, come on! Like, clock's ticking. Like, how many? Like, you're gonna keep us waiting for like how much longer here?
I can at least say it's not. It is life threatening, just not immediately. It's something about how he'll only get worse and worse with age until he's basically incapable of handling himself. So while he is still capable of handling himself, he got to make a wish.
I'm sorry to be so grim about it.
It's absolutely fine. I'm pretty sure he's fine with it.
I don't actually want this kid to die.
I mean, he's happy.
Whatever.
He's still making art. He actually makes his own art.
Well, good for him.
Oh,
Very funny.
Yeah,
man.
I remember people commenting on the the character is just a little bit OC looking.
Yeah.
Even before the kind of notable steampunk wheelchair, which is a bit funny.
The colors are just a bit too dark.
People make fun of the what?
The colors of his the color palette of his OC is just a little bit too not pastel, basically.
Yeah, a little bit too. It looks like a fan character.
Yeah.
I guess the steampunk wheelchair. Maybe that's not fair. Like, I mean, I guess it does kind of look like what do you call it?
I mean, they're more like training wheels.
A little
right.
bit, yeah.
It's like the thing that you give like a dog that legs don't work, right?
Well, he is a horse.
Maybe it's supposed to resemble like a Canterlot, Canterlot architecture, which it kind of does.
I mean, in plenty of the images I've seen of his character that he's commissioned, he's always in pretty fancy bedrooms. So maybe.
Well,
this is my game theory.
Thanks, Matt Pat.
Okay.
Where would we be without you and your porn theories?
My knowledge of the dark side. I'm barely even there anymore. I'm a pretty shallow consumer of this stuff nowadays.
All right. That's fine. Whatever.
Very whack. Very weird.
I'm actually kind of glad to know that kid didn't die
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. That's a bit heartwarming.
He's still doing good.
We'll all die eventually, Ben. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll get him.
We will satiate your bloodlust yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Tell me more. Tell me more stories. I got nothing else to talk about. Uneventful week.
I mean,
uneventful week for me.
I mean, I've just been fucking sick too. I would have had my animation that I've been working on for months out by the end of the year, except that I got sick. Don't know if it's COVID. We can't seem to find a test where we're at.
Yeah.
I mean, even before that work was
I was amazed that I could
hard.
find some in CVS. I was shocked that they had them available, but
oh my God,
they're out now. I went the other day and I asked again, and they're like, "Nope, we're out." So
all the places around here seem to be out, but it kind of ruined all my plans. Like, I was fine on Christmas, but like by
no kidding,
that night, like when I woke up the day after Christmas, I was just. There was a boulder in my throat. I felt like it was.
So you definitely spread it. You definitely were being a super spreader.
No, I wasn't leaving the house. Our roommate, who works at a movie theater, brought it home and gave it to all of us who sit indoors all day.
Okay.
It was his Christmas present to you.
Yeah, I didn't go out for Christmas.
Okay.
But
fair.
and that kind of, I was bedridden for a while, and my voice is all fucked up. If I try to raise my voice, it just cuts out, and I'm really worried that people aren't going to understand what I'm saying sometimes because my voice just keeps going when I speak. But oh God,
that was a hard cutoff.
Yeah, when I was able to at least not be in absolute pain and agony. I've been drawing a bit. I've been working on music, but not my main project because I already realized I'm gonna miss the deadline.
Did you have a fever?
I had a fucking bad fever. I couldn't even sleep. It was so hot. I was rolling around for 6 hours one night.
That was my experience. That was the only thing that really was bad. Like I didn't cough that much. Didn't have much of a runny nose or anything.
No, my
There's
throat's
a
been
fever
burning,
and like the
migraines.
chills and like I couldn't
Chills,
lay
yeah.
down. I didn't get headaches, but I couldn't like lie down without like sweating profusely.
Yeah.
And then I'd sit up and I'd feel cold and I'd be like shivering and I'd be like, I can't tell how hot it is. I can't tell what temperature
Yeah.
it is in this room. Like,
I've just been.
am I just imagining the cold or is it real?
Yeah, that's what my partner's been going through. They have it really bad. Like I'll feel them. Like I feel like heat
That sucks.
blasting off their skin like a fucking oven, and they tell me that they're freezing cold, and I'm like, no, you're not getting the extra blanket. I'm sorry. Even though they think they're shivering.
Yeah.
I experienced that a little bit. My partner's immune system's a lot worse than mine, though. I've been taking care of him because they caught it slightly later than me. But yeah, we think it's COVID. Like we've spoken to our other friends who caught it recently, and they've all described pretty much the same thing. And yeah, that's probably what's happened. We don't have our booster. We're not eligible for a couple more weeks because it hasn't been 6 months yet.
I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. Maybe it does.
Yeah, maybe.
Omicron though. Omicron doesn't give a fuck. I mean, it does a little bit.
It might be Omicron for all I know. I caught regular COVID in like early 2020, and it was a little bit different.
I guess it depends. Omicron might not be dominant everywhere yet, but it probably will be soon.
If it is, I will have had COVID twice in my life. So, oof. Icky, sticky.
Icky. No, thank you.
Well, I mean, I guess if we don't have a lot of things to talk about, we could go to that voicemail thing because there's going to be a lot of discussion to happen afterwards. Big fuckload
sure.
of
I mean,
discussion.
yeah. Why not? Why not just get the ball rolling on that? I guess.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Do you want to post it?
All right, dropping voicemail finale, and it's taking a bit.
GG.
It's a bit long.
It's like
because there's a lot
horseshoe
of
finale. We're gonna be here for several hours.
There's a lot of loose threads.
Horseshoe finale. Jesse Wood, Pleeb and the Weeb Blu-rays available now. Send me money. PayPal me $30 plus shipping. Get a fucking DVD. Wow, can you fucking believe physical media still exists?
Damn.
I can't.
Ben, how much will shipping be?
You're in like Australia or some shit, right?
I am in Australia.
Or some shit.
Okay. Now maybe something's changed, but like,
after
all right,
Christmas,
I think it's like
after Christmas, the shipping has changed. I know because my friend's sending me like computer parts, so it might be viable again.
America will the U.S. Post Office will not ship shit to Australia. Although it might have gone back to now, but for a while there, it simply would not do it. Shipping is $5 inside America, $15 to other countries, but Australia, New Zealand, I can't do it. It's $90.
We're too
It's
communist.
$90 to ship some.
We're too communist for America.
It's because it. Yeah, it was it's the COVID lockdown. Something was first class mail just doesn't go to Australia anymore. You have to send it some other fucking way, and it costs $100.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
Maybe.
So
maybe check again soon. See if it's...
if someone. So I'm gonna, since you gave me that burner, so I'll just give you one, but I'll just have to wait until that is no longer the case.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm fine to pay for shipping.
Yeah.
It's shipping's a drag.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, but that's too much. So if you're a listener and you're in Australia, sorry, but if you buy one,
inside,
it will be $15, and I will just wait until the shipping is normal, and then I'll send it after it becomes normal, whenever that happens. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, $5 or $15 if you're out of the country. $5 shipping in America, $15 to other countries. Base price is $30, but if you are a Patreon, if you are a Kickstarter, $40 Pleeb and the Weeb Kickstarter backer, I will. Purely out of the goodness of my heart, by the way. This is pure charity. I'll give you $20 off, right? So if you were a backer in America, it would cost you $15, including shipping, right? That's how it works. PayPal me at IASUcomic is my PayPal email address. Send me the money.
It's
include your shipping address.
patreon.com/cicada.
That's oh shit.
But yeah.
I've been hijacked. All right, sorry. Anyway, voicemail finale. Oh god, it's 4 minutes. There's no such thing as a voicemail that could possibly justify it being 4 minutes long.
Look, no, it's fine, Ben.
Oh, that's what you think, Ben.
Just wait. Just wait.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
I've done it. I finally made it all the way back to this miserable cum-sock of a planet, Earth, home of the PCP, the elite cabal who banished me to the Twilight Realm. Voice Limbo. I toppled the king from his throne and bore this tape from his bone. This is the final tape, my swan song to you.
This tape will self-destruct.
What?
Oh boy.
It's happening now.
Oh,
Take a sip, babes.
delicious.
First voicemail of the day, and heck, Ben Saint didn't even bother to check just how many of these voicemail suckers wanna be League of Nate fuckers. Voice Grail for life, Voice Grail for life.
I put a voice filter on today. Ran for a minute, I'm gonna fuck Nate. Ben Saint's no longer having fun. Skips me before I get to call.
Voice Grail for life, Voice Grail for life.
The other voicemailers are a little bit rude. I just want to help them cook some food. Got a recipe on how to be a household name in the PCP. You grab some meat and you heat the pan. Cook up a carb-filled savory flan. Don't do keto or you'll be in strife. Just take a bite and change your life.
Voice Grail for life, Voice Grail for life.
I'm a fucking pile of snakes.
Voice Grail for life, Voice Grail for life.
Oh well, nuzzle, I like cock. Rub my quit and pull out my guac. Aim for Michelle as I start to suck. Oh my god, she's such a cock.
Voice Grail for life, Voice Grail for life.
I am Ben Saint's worst nightmare. I sure gave him quite a scare. He wants to put me in the brig, 'cause I'm a fat, interrupting, non-specific farm animal. Yeah.
Voice Grail for life, Voice Grail for life.
This podcast has gone too long. I will now complain in song. If no Nate, then I won't watch. I'll just torture Ben Saint's crotch. Voice jail for life. Voice jail for life.
I've got a question here for Nate. I'm sorry if this comes in late. I just...
Okay, stopping.
And with that, my work is done. Finally, my inner peace.
Oh god! It hurts! Why do I put these things in my fucking face?
Pound of beef in the pan. What seems to be the problem, man?
My tape! It...
No! So sad. He got
The
shot.
gun.
Rip.
A recipe for death.
Oh.
But there are more recipes to share. In part 2.
Oh god, there's more.
The second part's shorter. Don't worry.
I feel like this is actually the finale of all voicemails, and we can't have any more voicemails after this. Like, it's over.
It's almost over. There's a few characters who have yet to have conclusions. But rest in peace, Tapekeeper. You will be missed.
Yeah, that's the Tapekeeper.
Wait. From, Lesbian Horse RPG.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Was this always the...
Yes.
Has this been the lore the whole time?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally the best character in that game.
Well, yeah, I remember voicing this character in TBAT Plays. I talked in inward. I did an inward voice, breathing in voice like this.
Dude, I fucking love that Let's Play so much.
Oh god,
it was
my
so
COVID.
Much fun.
Oh, that really activates my that really activates my antigens.
Oh my god.
That really gets my
Oh my
spike
God.
proteins Jocelyn. Yeah, vibrating
Oh,
with
boy.
motion. Vibrating with motion.
Oh my god.
Lamau.
I recently watched like
Tapekeeper,
several
yeah.
reviews of that fucking game. It's so fun to watch people rip into that.
Have you seen Tehsnakerer's review?
I have not actually.
He was on the PCP a few weeks ago. He has one of, I think his and Running Shines are my two favorite YIIK reviews.
Oh yeah.
In the crowded genre of YouTube YIIK reviews, those two are head and shoulders above
In general,
the competition.
Running Shine is very entertaining. I rewatch his stuff every now and then. Pretty fun guy.
Sure, yeah, I like Running Shine.
I need to look up Tehsnakerers now. I will absolutely watch
That's
him.
a good one.
Yes.
That's a good one. All right, voicemail finale revelations. This is part 2, I guess. Are we ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Eleazar, cut that part out where where it stopped. We could just pretend that didn't happen. Just
I'll be cutting it
Just
because
keep it running
I'll edit this
smoothly.
episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pre-Eleazar.
Oh wait, that's right. You're editing this episode because Eleazar is
He's away, yeah.
gone.
He's on a trip for like a week. Yeah.
He's on holiday.
Eleazar Beta.
Oh, good. Oh, good for him. Anyway, that's beside the point. Voicemail finale. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Apple seeds by the pound, crush them all the way. Blended well, almond smell.
Jesus.
Cyanide sends you to hell. Press the paste into a pill. Mmm, that's good kill. I put the pill between my teeth.
Uh-oh.
Take a bite, and you're live.
Rest in peace.
Press F.
Rest in peace. Keto Kitchen.
What a fucking moron. Imagine killing yourself. Cringe.
Classic.
It appears I have a snake confession to make. For 4 years I have slivered this planet, yet none know my true nature. I have always identified as 28,980 snakes. But in reality, I am simply one very lonely snake with 28,979 snake-shaped tumors. This begins the Them Snakes Cancer arc.
No. Make
I
a wish.
think it's finally time that I unplug my voice filter. My voice filter, which just so happens to be connected to my life support system.
Oh, God.
I will die, but at least I can gaze upon Ben Saint with my own eyes. This ends the Them Snakes Cancer arc.
Short but sweet.
Bye.
Them snakes! there they are.
It would seem that I'm not dead yet.
Hello,
Hello.
snakes. Are you feeling all right after unplugging your life support? You doing
I may
okay?
have been overdramatic. This voice is really fucking hard to do when I have COVID. What the fuck?
Yeah, I bet.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and cancer, and damn COVID and cancer. That's brutal. I'm so
Unbelievable.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
His cover.
Must be rough. Three of your, well, one of you and two tumors, I guess, are here in the call.
We're here for moral support.
We're the biggest, roundest, floppiest tumors a snake could ask for.
Boy.
I called him Keto Kitchen. I meant Clusterpunk Kitchen. Buh. Yeah.
You're very
Clusterpunk Kitchen, yeah.
I was the keto man in Clusterpunk Kitchen.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's
Everywhere
dead.
at the end of the PCP, all the voicemailers have all been... They're all dead!
They're all gone.
Ah!
They've all gone to the great comet in the sky.
It's lonely.
So,
lonely at the top.
Yeah, I guess...
Tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down.
So, oh my god. Them snakes, it was me all along. It was me, Austin.
Yeah.
I know some people were very suspicious.
How could it be?
How could it be me?
How could it be?
Well, I thought...
I don't believe it. I'm sorry. This is an op.
Ben Saint, it is me, OblivionFall. I just...
God, it's hard to do.
He doesn't have the voice filter. You can't convince him.
Aha,
My
them
voice
snakes
is
would never cough or have COVID.
Why did I have to be sick this week?
You imposter.
God. Dude, recording that last Vem Snakes bit was actually a fucking nightmare. So, when the voicemails first fucking started, the first character I made was Crunchy, which was terrible, and I had no idea.
I don't even remember that.
The first voicemail, and it was on the very first episode.
Wait, you mean that was their name, or you're describing like their audio quality was crunchy?
Their name was Crunchy. They were like Munchie's Dark Side or whatever the fuck. And the first voicemail, it's so bad. It's just me going like with like
what a memorable character.
and the second time Crunchy appeared, I did my impression of the Undertaler. With voice filters and shit. And I thought Crunchy was a shit character, and then I thought of Them Snakes. Oh, Ben Saint, Them Snakes. What if it's just a bunch of snakes? And Ben doesn't like things that are unoriginal or that are like sequels or whatever the fuck. That was like a meme back then. So
Ben's
the copycat.
That one episode with Jeff, where I was like, iteration is bad.
Yeah, and Ben Saint, the iteration of snakes, clearly.
Right.
So Ben bad. That was the joke. I was gonna go all the way around. I was gonna do like Analog Woman, for Digibro. I was gonna do a bunch, and then I just kind of was like, no, let's not do that. And then I actually, before the PCP editor contest even happened, I got to go on as Them Snakes. I fooled everyone. Managed to get myself in live.
That was before. Remember the rap? Remember that time I did the little animation for the rap? That was fun.
Oh yeah,
that was
fun.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful moment. I'm still proud of that. I thought that was great.
It was really fucking great. The editing on that episode was fucking crazy. It being on there was surreal too.
Yeah, I worked really hard on it.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
So I have 2 Discords, obviously, and I even have 2 Minecraft accounts. I have a Minecraft account called Vem Snakes. I made a YouTube channel, did all this stuff to keep up the deception. The Vem Snakes Patreon page, all the shit to keep the deception running.
Wait, is there a Them Snakes Patreon?
Yeah, like in the very first voicemail is go to patreon.com/vemsnakes. And then it says
I see.
like they them his pronouns, the plural they, the rare plural they.
Of course.
Yeah, it was, and then fucking Gibbs suggested making it the black and red snakes from the the game, from the Pump game, and that was a great idea.
Right.
And I think
Yeah.
there was fan art of that episode, and Four Eyes drew some Vem Snakes fan art and even created Vem Snakes' mom.
Oh,
There was actually a thing with that.
I remember. I do remember that fan art. That specific one. Yeah, for sure.
I remember specifically I brought out that fan art, and then somebody else, who was also called Four Eyes, also did fan art of them snakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was great.
There is another person named Four Eyes on Twitter who, yeah.
They are also,
by coincidence.
Pretty horny from what I've seen.
I thought you two were the same person for a while, because, like...
No, it's just fucking big old coincidence.
I think it's a reasonable assumption, but no.
Oh, yeah. No, I just lurk in the shadows.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
Where's that fan art, though? I want to put it in chat so it can show on screen.
Let me, I think it was this one with the funny...
That was during an era in which I was putting in... I was high effort editing on the PCP. That was... the era of the Them Snakes rap battle, and also that bonus episode with where we played the Baron Munchausen.
Oh my god,
and I animated
that was
the battles.
Oh man,
that was a fun episode.
That one was way fun. I thought that was great.
I never saw the video for that.
I
only got the audio for those. I just downloaded the audio for the bonus episodes foolishly. I should have grabbed the videos.
Oh.
I don't even know where the playlist is.
Yeah, the audio component or the video component, like the character, like their mouths are animated in that style of, like, you know, black background and, like, you know, the colored outline. And, like, they, like, draw their weapons and they, like, clash in the screen and they, like, shoot past each other and, like, flash red and take damage and stuff.
Oh, nice.
It was a whole production. Yeah, that was in that. Before we fucking were like, why don't we just pay someone to make these episodes for us? Nobody even watches them. They just download the audio. Lamau. And that's what happened.
Oh, yeah, there's also this image.
This image?
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to... That one was a scrapped idea, but it's still cool.
Yeah. Where was the Vem Snake's mom with the snake boobs made out of snakes?
With the giant...
I'm not sure I remember.
I don't know if you would have seen
This is like
it.
a completely separate thing.
That.
Like back when I was getting like way into like when you were introducing me to them snakes and showed me like the episode and stuff, I was just became a bit of a big fan. So I need to find it for sure.
Yeah.
I went on 4chan because at the time
snakes.
Them Snakes is he's sexy,
He's
but
so
also
good.
at the time I was
sexy, yeah.
also getting into Choose Your Own Adventures, which is apparently just a thing that is on the MLP board for 4chan, and I thought I would love to do something like that. And there's a whole thing where like you're playing as underwater fish ponies and stuff like that. And there's a weird plot about a bunch of
the sea pony.
Yeah. There was
You're in distress. Yeah, of course.
Shooby-doo,
Of course.
shooby-doo.
And there were a bunch of black snakes underwater for some reason that could just breathe, I guess. And they were taking it over the whole land and terrorizing people. And they were led by a gigantic MILF snake that had giant tits made out of snakes.
That's crazy shit.
Here we go.
That's crazy shit, my dude.
Very, very old stuff. Very, very old stuff.
Oh, very good. Very good.
I was a big fan of this. I was starting to get really into that is the best compliment you can give that. Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Unfortunately,
great.
it ended
I
very
love
quickly, but that is a thing that exists.
It's
Sure.
cute and good, and I like it.
That is cute.
I guess then there was
It has lesbians.
I guess then there was Lost Tapes Archive, which
That was
how that started was Four Eyes had a really kind of funny Psychic Pebbles impression he was doing. In calls a lot, and I thought that's a funny voice. What if we like make a voicemail character out of that? And so we came up with the idea of this guy who just like finds all your dirty secrets and shit. And I really wanted to do the Ben Saint-licious meme. And my partner back then, this was before they started hormones, so they were able to do their Twilight voice still. I remember you guys were like, "Wait, did they get Tara Strong?" I was like, "That was a compliment." Like,
oh yeah,
that was epic.
And
lol,
also
amazing.
I also remember Nate being like, "Huh, we're getting a lot of voicemails for Ben. What about the rest of us, huh?" I remember that also being a thing, which
Shut up.
was also my doing.
Where are you now, Ben? Where are you now?
Yeah, exactly.
Ben,
exactly.
sorry,
Ben's
Nate.
the most reliable person
Yeah,
to pick on because he's always here.
Yeah.
And then from there. For Tom's tape, the one with the train, like the Thomas the Tank Engine parody, we got Will Ryan. He's a YouTuber with like.
I'd like need to go back and listen to all these
well,
again.
Now that all this is out in the open, the Vemsnake's channel will be used to archive compilations of every complete series of Clusterpunk Kitchen, Vemsnake's Lost Type Archive. It's all going up there probably in February.
Oh my god! Okay, well,
yeah.
I guess we'll have to link that in the description.
Probably.
I don't know if it probably won't be archived.
I mean, you can just link.
soon.
You can just link the Vemsnake's channel, and it'll be up there in a few weeks, probably.
Yeah, okay.
That'll work just as well.
That's pretty funny. All right, yeah, them snakes channel. Good. I'll subscribe.
You weren't already subscribed?
Ooh, shameful.
Don't think so.
True.
I don't think so. Maybe I was.
You know, we should have them snakes on the Drawcast.
No, he's dead.
Bring him back.
That'd be fucked
He's
up.
dead.
He's
no!
See, that's the thing. That's my secret.
Yeah, just bring him back.
Them
Stupid.
snakes has
Yeah,
been
true.
on so many Drawcasts. He's been on
Just make him
almost
not
all
dead.
of them.
Yeah,
Mm.
but as I was saying about the Tom tape, Will Ryan voiced some of the Thomas characters. He's a YouTuber with like over 1 million subscribers. You know, I
Did you
pulled
say
in,
Will
like-
Ryan?
Yeah, Will Ryan of DA Games, that channel I work for.
Challenge everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh god, and then there was the Devu rap. Oh,
Oh, that was so
Yes.
great. That's my ringtone. That's unironically my ringtone. I love it.
yeah.
I like the goo.
I don't. Lost Tapes is my favorite series by far. I had the most effort
There's
put
just
in.
there's a lot. We've had a lot of voicemails. I had a lot of voicemails over the years.
Yeah. And then there was Clusterpunk Kitchen. I was editing the PCP during that. Keto Delito.
Right, yeah.
That was good.
Yes.
Keto Delito, that's why I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
Keto for Clusterpunk Kitchen.
Yeah, Keto Delito.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
Ben Saint in that voicemail.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
You were the little Ben Saint stand-in.
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you.
I'm
It's
very,
tough.
very. It's okay. I
What-
survived.
It's a tough job.
I've only lost an arm.
Mm.
Then there's
unlike
a whole
them
bunch of
snakes.
there's a whole bunch of minor characters. Right wing Richard, left wing Larry. That was us.
Okay.
Central Sam.
Yeah.
Politics. What are they?
Oh yeah, that
don't-
was just a. That literally came about as me just saying something random, and you just thought it was so funny that I just said that.
Yeah.
That was
There was
weird.
a double Satan. That was also me. There's fucking hundreds. I did so many characters and so many voices. Oh yeah. The big thing this year was the League of Nate Fuckers, which I created. That was my brainchild. I gathered C2ol and Four Eyes, and I just
That
have this
sounds
funny
about
idea.
right.
Didn't it actually start when Michelle thought Sean was gonna spicy salt her? And we were talking about that situation? And that gave you the idea?
I heard that Michelle thought that Sean was gonna sex Nate or something, and I'm like, and
Sean. Wait, who's Sean?
Sean Dawn.
Sean Don.
He
from
made the
Pronoun.
Oh,
UGX
right.
lecture.
Yes. yeah. That Sean.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of the Skull YouTuber.
Yeah, you drew him a thing recently.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
wants to
God.
fuck Nate.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I drew his sword. Sorry, I was just thinking of a different Sean. Yeah.
So, anyways, I heard Michelle thought that Sean wanted to fuck Nate, and I'm like, that's not true, but that's also really funny. You know what? Everyone wants to fuck Nate now. And so I sat down and like, this was like 2 weeks in advance. I'm like, we need to make like a bunch of voicemails and like submit them all back to back, just all of them. And then we thought of like the 1,000 Lung Man who's just like, like fucking breathing. We did one from Lost Tapes Archive. I did one as Fem Snakes.
Just a bunch of fucking freaks.
That's
yeah.
where
we did-
Ula came from.
My favorite
did-
one was
yeah,
the Freddy
Ula
Freaker
was pretty-
parody.
Yeah,
Oh, that
the
was
Freddy
the
Freaker
best.
song was so good, and you and Gib also were like fucking dying during that.
Yes.
And then we just kept going. Ben, do you remember the Lord of the Rings Smeagol?
Yes.
Oh
Nate
yes.
fucker.
Yeah. I remember Smeagol.
Yeah.
That was me.
That was
Okay.
for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This feels like the end of an era.
Yes.
The human guitar. Oh god, human guitar. Poor Aliazar. Every time I submitted a human guitar voicemail, he would message me being like, "Oblivion, please, my ears." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I have to punish Ben Saint."
It's the only way.
It's the only way.
True.
You're an unfortunate side effect.
The legendary.
You too.
Yeah, he's a collateral damage.
He's collateral damage. It's all about just messing with Ben Saint's head. That's been the game for like 4 years almost, probably.
What am I supposed to do? Not do that?
Exactly.
Sorry. Well, yeah.
It is an unhealthy, genuinely, it's an unhealthy addiction I've had, just making voicemails, get a dumb idea, and then I'll spend like 3 or 4 hours.
New Year's resolution is get clean off voicemails.
No more voicemails. This is like I'm blowing my load all
No
right
joke.
today. That's what that was.
This man has been in the middle of work, get an idea for a voicemail, and then spend like 2 to 3 hours not doing work so he can get this idea perfectly out.
Yeah.
He's just like, please do this voice for me.
I know that feeling. Not for the PCP. I would never like do work for the PCP.
Oh no.
For other things. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Well, this really is voicemails revelations. It's all coming out in the watch. It's all
Third Impact,
coming
baby.
clean.
The Third Impact.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So now we know.
The pig saga was so good.
Terrible truth.
The pig saga
Turns
was
out there was a voicemail cinematic universe.
The voicemail cinematic universe created by me and my friends who were roped into it.
Yes.
And it's been going on even since before I was the editor. I even managed to fucking get on as Vem Snakes, which was so funny. There's so many points, like when the first time I came on the PCP as OblivionFall, I'm sitting here like, I've been here before and they don't even fucking know. Like,
yeah. I mean, I had some inkling, but
I mean,
sure.
I'm sure there was suspicions, but
do you really think all of these people were OblivionFall?
I knew that some of them were OblivionFall. I didn't exactly know who, but I
think it was pretty obvious.
I knew that. No, I knew that Clusterpunk Kitchen.
Yeah,
was for sure.
Oh yeah, that's just my regular voice, just slowed down slightly.
Yeah.
Human guitar, I think, is also pretty clearly your voice if you can listen past the filter.
I also like just spilled the beans on that one like immediately. So that's not surprising.
Well,
oh yeah.
I guess we'll just never have another good voicemail ever again.
Exactly. They'll all be shit from now on.
We've peaked.
Yeah, this is it.
I think so. So, I mean, should we listen to some bad voicemails?
Oh yeah,
let's go for it.
All right, I guess let's do some and just see what remains. Right, let's see what Kingdom of Ashes is left for us to reign over.
Let's see what the nuclear apocalypse looks like.
I think so. I think that's right. All right, first one of today is it's called KEKFest 2020. It's okay. Sorry, my folder, computer. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. It's a 3-second voicemail. I think there's okay. Yeah, listen to that. But the actual voicemail is here. It's a YouTube link. Here is the YouTube link.
Okay.
What
Simmian Jimmy's Treehouse. Procrastinators podcast versus Simmian Jimmy.
What?
This is just Mumkey.
What is it?
The fuck is this?
This is a 46-minute Mumkey video.
Is this new?
This came out. Oh yeah, this came out at the end of last year.
Whoa!
Like 2 days ago. What the fuck is? Okay.
This came out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I guess I better give this a watch. I'm concerned.
Yeah, I'll watch that later, I guess.
Oh god, how embarrassing. This is
It's been so long since I heard Mumkey's voice.
I'm like concerned. I'm like afraid to listen to this. I don't even want to know what he's gonna say.
Trixie's under digital brain.
Oh my gosh, this comment
on this video. Wait, what does this say? Holy shit, I woke up from a 4-year coma. I've missed so many uploads from the PCP. I can't wait to see all the crazy content they made together in the PCP house. And what the Pleeb and the Weeb... Can't wait for those Pleeb and Weeb Blu-rays, baby!
Yeah!
What the Pleeb and Weeb video that I spent $500 crowdfunding look like, and I sure hope that Digi is living successfully with his wife and hasn't become a literal homeless drug addict, getting less than 200 views per video. Oh boy, I'm so excited. The Blu-rays, baby. The Blu-rays are real. What a time. What a time to be alive.
Ben Saint to the rescue.
Yeah. At least Sharp Nick Bloke, waking from his coma, loves something to look forward to, and that's those Blu-rays.
I see a comment from Project FM. Imagine forgetting both Mother's Basement and The Devu, but not Psy. Yeah, like Psy is listed as a member here. I mentioned that I asked Psy if he wanted to come on the show, and he was just like, nah. He's just too good. He's too good for the PCP now.
Lol.
Tragic.
Incredible.
Tragic.
Mother's Basement would absolutely come on, though.
Well, this is...
Mother's Basement would never turn down the PCP. This is a fact.
Now there's a guy with integrity. There's a guy who would never turn his back on his old pals at the Pro Crastinators podcast. Okay, that's very funny. Obviously, we're not going to watch it because it's 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
Link in the description to Simmian Jimmy's Treehouse Pro Crastinators podcast versus Simmian. I'm like, ugh. I don't want to know what he has to say.
Apparently,
I feel
he replaced Devu with Psy last minute for some reason.
Huh.
Sure, whatever. Okay. So that's very funny. Probably. Next voicemail is here. I'll put it in chat. It is called. What's it called? It's called A Concerned Viewer. Okay.
Uh-oh.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, PCP. You ever wonder what happened to that one fellow who was just always really thirsty?
No.
At least, I don't think we've heard from him in a while. But then, I remember...
Kind of thirsty.
It's dry dump December.
Ah.
He's not thirsty anymore. Yep. He's absorbing back all the moisture from the poo he's been holding in.
We've done so much good.
You guys really changed someone's life for the better.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. You're the best, PCP.
Hell yeah.
Doing good.
You know, a couple of days ago was dry dump December for me. During the height of my fever, I guess all the moisture in my body was just being sucked out into sweat, and I basically my butt was glued shut.
God,
it was awful.
Wow, that's nasty. That's just
dry dump December.
Fucked up.
Delicious.
That's just beyond the pale.
I know.
Eleazar, edit that out, please.
I'll edit that out, Eleazar.
Thanks, Ellie. Thanks, Eleazar.
Oblivion, edit Eleazar.
Oblivion, edit Eleazar back in. He's good.
OblivionFall, edit. Yeah, put it. OblivionFall, fuck you. Get out of here. Put Eleazar back in the episode in the editing bay. Thank you. And God bless. Next episode is called The FAG is on Twitter. This is at FAGPennridge. All one word. You remember this was that club that was doing a counter Turning Point USA campaign at their school.
Oh, yes, I remember this.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, PCP. I called in a little bit ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, about the FAG, the Fellowship of Atheist Gamers, and I just wanted to call back in to say that the FAG has a Twitter account now. Hoo boy, because I know that Instagram's kind of for Zoomers and Twitter's more for Boomers. So I'm just trying to diversify our platforms, and now we have a Twitter. It is at FAGPennridge. At FAGPennridge, and it's just going to be re-uploading what's already on the Instagram account. But it turns out that Turning Point Pennridge also has a Twitter account. So yeah, I get now we're taking a full frontal assault everywhere. Yeah. Oh boy,
you got to take it to the streets.
Well,
we are liberal. Hashtag love is love. Hashtag FAG. The official page for the Pennridge chapter of the Fellowship of Atheist Gamers. Take the blue pill.
I don't know. Liberal. I don't know anything about these people, but every single tweet that they make, I fully endorse and 100% believe in.
100. Yes. Agreed. I'm doing it. I'm giving them a follow. I'm giving them a follow.
They're like tweeting little pamphlets. That's neat.
And that's an endorsement. Yeah, a little Jimmy Carter, Grover Cleveland, little historical.
Here
such
are
and
three
such.
reasons why capitalism
We
is
are
an
liberal.
optimized and fair system. I like their reasons.
Damn it, he's right.
Yeah, look at them.
What are their reasons?
See them?
Good one. Good one. Got him. That'll show capitalism.
Yeah.
This is epic.
Right. Endorsed. It is epic. It is a little epic. I support it. Okay,
Incredible.
next voicemail is just who chooses the episode titles, and usually Eleazar. Usually Eleazar just picks them, unless I say, like, I want it to be called something else, but usually I don't do that. Yeah, Eleazar. Okay, next one is just called E, the lowercase letter E. It's uploading. Okay, there it is. 3, 2, 1, go.
Eleazar always makes good thumbnails, but the last one let me down. Why isn't the thumbnail Ben Saint with huge tits?
We have that, don't we?
Yeah.
Don't we
Why
have
isn't
Ben
it, huh?
Saint with huge tits taking the blue pill somewhere?
Blue tits.
Blue tits.
I don't.
Oh no, blueberry inflation.
Did we-
It's all coming full circle.
Well, no.
Oh, right, because last week me and Gib talked about how oppressed big booby women are and how they're all gate kept out of Hollywood, and there aren't enough leading women in Hollywood with huge knockers.
It's true.
It's fucked up. And so in solidarity, I've given myself huge tits.
With enough synthetic plastic, we can fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can fix it.
Even Ben Saint can have
Technology
huge tits.
sure is incredible.
Yeah.
Even Ben Saint. Even yeah.
The greatest technology of all, Ben Saint.
Next voicemail is called X5. 3, 2, 1, go.
He is coming for you, Ben Saint.
Oh no.
He's still coming. For me this
You
time.
know, it's kind of weird
got
when you
another
share
arc.
that sort of information.
You got big fills to shoot.
We got another arc, baby. We got another character. We got some new
Hell yeah.
characters in the voicemails.
These are the people picking up them snake's mantle.
Picking up the slack, yeah.
Picking up the skin.
Season
The next-
12 of the Ben Saint arc.
There's an arc. There's an arc here. This is we're in the midst of it. We're at the top of we're hanging suspended in midair before the fall of the arc. The second half we come plummeting down to the ground and next voicemail is another YouTube link. And it asks what to make of this at gmail.com. Oh, it's the same link.
Oh.
It's another one, the Pro Crastinators podcast version. 2 people. Okay.
We'll tell
Fair.
you next
Okay.
week.
Fair.
Big news.
Tell you next week, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
I'll
It makes
tell
me a
you
little
in
uncomfortable.
the comments section. I'll tell you in the comments section what to make of it.
I think it's funny in concept, but I don't know if I actually want to sit through it. Just for my personal comfort, Lamau. Next voicemail is called Talking Pirates in a Nutshell, parentheses, it's good. Okay.
It's good.
It's good. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Jimbe bad. Hockey bad.
Mhm.
Law bad.
Yes.
Oda make mistake. Law bad.
Mhm.
Pre-time skip good.
Yes.
Booba.
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 Old good,
Booba.
new bad, but Booba is eternal. Booba is
Booba.
timeless.
Booba.
I think I agree. Pre-time
I've seen
skip
the before and
that
after.
sounds about right.
I've seen the exaggeration of Oda's work with One Piece, and it's amazing how much every woman in that has just become more of a bimbo.
That's good.
One Piece
Yeah.
is the real
They got-
bimbification porn.
These do sound like Nate's opinions as far as I'm aware of them. So I mean, it's just
Oh, I found it.
It's like you never left.
I found the picture of you with
It's
big
like
boobs, Ben. I found it. Here you go.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Nice.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I can
Good shit. Hey, I'm
I can
getting
hear
the,
the
hey, I'm
Wii
getting
Shop
the beard
theme.
back again. I'm getting beardy again.
Those are some guitar pick shaped boobs.
Yeah, they're not big enough. That size would get me cast in Hollywood.
I'll give him the weight and the sag desired. I'll make you a true Busty Boy Ben. Yet you'll see.
Just make sure he's also still taking the pills, you know, but change the pills to something else. Big booby pills, maybe.
It's a good change to make them blue. You gave me the pink hair.
We need a Rule 60 free Ben Saint, to be honest.
You gave me pink hair, blue pills, tits. All I need is pronouns, and then I'd be good to go.
Do you not already have
Simon
pronouns?
drew this?
Yeah, Simon drew this.
I have... Sorry, my pronoun game is just,
I think Simon's still any all, but I default to, like, she, they.
Well, that's fine. I'm talking about me, though. Can we keep the focus on me where it belongs? Thank you.
No.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Next voice... Yep, you are. Next voicemail is called My Favorite PCP Member. 3, 2, 1, go.
You know, I was thinking about my favorite PCP member, and I went back to watch the old episodes, and it always used to be Digi, best guy ever, and Jesse, and guys like them.
Yep.
And now my favorites are obviously Tom, then Ben Saint, then Gib.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And honestly, fuck everybody else.
Well,
I can go back watch those old episodes. Just everyone else is a fucking idiot. And then there's Ben, Tom, and Gib, the legends.
So you're saying your opinion has changed in hindsight, which is fair.
Yes, clearly.
I mean, I agree. I hate those fucking guys. That's not true. Well, I hate Digi, obviously. Trixie, Beatrice. Blurays. Pleeb and Weeb Blurays.
Trixie, Blue Horse, Blurays.
Blue Pill?
Blueberries?
Blueberry, Violet Beauregarde, Blurays.
Blue pills?
Blue pills.
Time is a flat circle. Time is a flat circle.
It's
Time
true.
is a flat circle.
Buy my fucking shit.
Buy
a Blu-ray. While you're buying a Blu-ray, why not buy a copy of Road to Redcon? I got those. I got like 50 more of those. Please.
Hell yeah.
Please sell me out. I don't want 50 of them.
I got mine. It's good.
You know, I had kind of hoped to have the Radcon Dojin ready by now too, so I could maybe I could sell it all. I will give like a bulk discount if you buy the Dojin and the Road to Radcon, but the Dojin has seen unforeseen delays whose nature I will not elaborate upon here.
Because you're not a messy bitch.
I do get angry about it. I do get upset. in some bonus content, in some behind the scenes bonus content. I did rave a little bit about it to Gib last week, but that's whatever. That's not main show talk.
Yeah.
Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Next episode is called Digimon Lecture. 3, 2, 1, go.
On episode 274, Ben was floating the idea of doing a lecture on the real Digimon forums, where most of it is stuff from the something awful third or from memory, and Drac went, "That sounds kind of bad, lol." No, it doesn't. It sounds amazing. Who gives a single solitary shit about proof? All the lectures are just people talking about their memory of the interesting topic at hand.
That's not
I'm pretty sure
entirely
there's been times in lectures where an audience member asked a question and the lecturer didn't know the answer. These aren't encyclopedic 100% accurate records of the topic at hand. They're engaging retellings. The real Digimon Believers shit sounds great. Do it. Fuck the haters.
The real Digimon Believer shit was great. It was awesome. It's just that, I don't know. It's just that simply, like, not much of the record of it exists, and, like, all I can really do with the Digimon Believer stuff at this point is explain what it was, and then, like, it doesn't really take that long to explain. Yeah.
Take a page out of Trixie's book. Take a mini lecture.
You can make a 10-minute video essay on it.
Oh, the Lil lecture.
Yeah, that are just like small
about,
videos.
about why like you should diagnose yourself with autism or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just do one of those, but about something good. You know, you've been stealing all of Trixie's ideas and making them good. Why not just do it again?
That's true. I hope she gets mad. I hope she gets upset about the Blu-rays.
That'd be funny.
That would be really funny.
It would be.
It would be funny. I could see her thinking that she could be like, "Oh, that's my intellectual property, though," which would be very funny.
I mean,
I don't know if that'll happen.
She's probably too checked out.
She's probably too checked out to even notice.
Yeah, to do anything with that, she'd have to also get Jess on board, and I don't know the guy. I feel like he'd just be happy it's all over. Like, it's done. It's off his back.
That's the impression I get, too.
I think Jesse would just not want to even have anything to do with it, which is what he has been doing for years. Okay, next voicemail. It was this is the last voicemail.
Oh shit. Fuck yeah.
Well,
it's a second long.
Wait. Sorry, no. Anyway, listen, 3, 2, 1, go. Information in this.
What?
It's so quiet.
It's very quiet.
Information boost. What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. Well, there's a YouTube link attached to it.
Oh.
Fuck.
I mean, sure.
I knew it. Yeah, I mentioned last week. I asked, like, was there an Endless Just Fuck Football video? And I thought it was no, but yeah, I guess there was. Okay, I was right. I knew it. Okay, well, that's good to know.
You weren't wrong after all, Ben. You weren't wrong after all.
I was right. I do remember. Maybe COVID didn't shrink my brain that much after all. I remember stuff. I was wrong. There's one more voicemail. Here it is. It's 3 seconds long.
Oh, God.
It's called In My Opinion. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
In my opinion, all pronouns should die.
Yeah.
Hey, Spork. Well, hello.
Wow.
Hi, Spork.
Hard agree.
Thoughts?
Thoughts?
Is the pro-anon still occurring? Does that still exist?
Yeah, we did a New Year's episode. It's mostly just a friend group where we hang out and vibe. And...
Die.
No. I mean, soon I'm going to be
Kill.
streaming Disco Elysium on the Pro-Anon channel if you're interested in that.
Oh, it's Pog.
And there's also my Stardew streams.
Your Stardew?
Yeah, Stardew. I play as Garfield. I roleplay as Garfield.
Incredible.
I had a Stardew Valley game that I like complete. I was gonna pave the entire world. That was my plan for Stardew Valley, by making like pavement tiles and just placing it. I paved a lot of it, but not enough.
Go back to it, Ben.
Funny.
You can always pick it back up.
You know,
I had a world where it was like islands. Like my farm was had an island layout, and I paved all the islands, and I built bridges, and I put I had slime farms. I had slime hatcheries, and I organized all the slimes by color on different little islands, and I paved everything, and it was all nice and industrial look. It was spent really long time because it's really tedious to make the pavement tiles.
Oh yeah. I think there's a shortcut now to make a bunch of them at once, which is pretty base.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that would have been helpful.
I have
I do
very
hear there's
little
a lot
experience
of
with Stardew,
it's
but
fun.
I did play multiplayer once.
Someone on Twitter, Gabba Ninja 1 on Twitter, just coincidentally added me and asked, "Where's the announcement?" I'm pretty sure they're talking about, because I said I was going to announce the secret project on New Year's. The reason I haven't announced it on Twitter, I will have announced it by the time this episode comes out, but the reason I haven't announced it on Twitter is because I had COVID, I have not been able to go to Munchie's house and take a picture of myself holding the Blu-ray in my hand while it's playing on the television. I want to take that picture and be like, the Blu-ray is real, here's what it looks like. It actually has a menu system and stuff. I just need to get that picture, and then I can announce it. And just because I'm still COVID positive, I have not been able to go over there and do that. So there's a reason why it put me behind schedule, because I said I was going to announce it on New Year's, but I was set back slightly.
2021.
You wouldn't risk Munchie's health.
No. I have to go to the printer and pick up the DVD sleeves, the cover jacket. I have one box that has a sleeve that I'm going to use for the picture. And then I have 50 more in a box that I need to pick up and put on the other 50 boxes, because I made a batch of 50 of them. They're sitting in my closet. They have been quarantined from myself I have not gone in my closet and fucked with them since I got COVID because I want to keep them uncontaminated. Like I'm pretty sure it's fine. Like even if I had breathed on them, like, you know, COVID doesn't live on surfaces forever. Like it dies after like a few days, I think.
Yeah.
So it would be fine anyway, but I'm trying to keep them away from myself just in case. Just in case.
It's something like on plastics it lasts like 3 days, and on cardboard it lasts like 2 days or 1 day or something.
Okay. So it should be fine. Maybe I'll just wait a couple days after my... I'm negative before I actually like send any. Just to be like super, super safe.
Spray some Windex on it.
Yeah. I guess I could do that.
Yeah, just a little bit of disinfectant.
Spray it directly onto the surface of the disc, and then like scour and like scrub it really hard.
Yeah,
just to make absolutely sure it gets any contaminants off of there.
Just leave the disinfectant on for like 5 minutes. That'll get rid of any like germs and stuff, and then you wipe it away, and you're done.
I gotta complain about this. It was so hard finding. It was easy to order Blu-ray discs that had a printable surface so that I could like print an image onto the disc. Getting discs like that was easy, but finding a way to actually print the image onto those discs was unbelievably hard. And I called like so many different printing services and like local print shops and was like, "Can you print on this disc?" And they were all like, "No, we won't do it. We simply won't do it." But you can buy a printer that does it. And ultimately, this is what I had to do. I didn't buy it. I asked my parents if they would get me one as like a Christmas present, and they were like, "Sure, whatever." So they got me a printer for Christmas that has a disc. It's a Canon printer. Like, it's only like a $200 printer. Like, it's not an incredibly expensive piece of equipment, but it has a tray that you can put a disc in, and it will print on the disc. It's just a thing you can buy for not that much money on a home printer. And yet, commercial printers, they're just like, "No, we can't do it. We simply don't have the technology. We just don't have the a machine that does it. Sorry." I tried. I really tried. I didn't want to buy a whole printer over it, but I had to. I was like, okay. So that was my... This was like a month-long struggle that I went through trying to find a method of printing images onto discs. But it worked out.
Damn.
It was by far the hardest part of the whole process. I got a Serbian guy named Slobodan to actually do the
Slobodan,
like
that's great.
the data, like to build the actual like DVD file and like menus and stuff. I got a guy on Fiverr to do it. Slobodan, he's my guy. Give me an incredible deal. Other people were asking for like $500 for this job. This guy was like, "I'll do it for $100." And he did it perfectly. He did it exactly what I could have wanted for. I was like, this guy saved me so much money. I tipped him 50%.
Did you put him in the credits? Credit to Slobodan?
No. No, I did not. I should have put it on the back. I should have put it on the back of the box label. I should have been like, credit to Slobodan. Shoutouts to Slobodan.
Just put a little
for the incredible
paper
work he
insert,
did.
just a little piece of paper that says credits to Slobodan.
It's great. It's like you put it in the fucking Blu-ray player. There's a menu screen and it plays the jingle by Sick Rick, the background song for the season 2 Pleeb and the Weeb theme song. I added bonus features. There are bonus features, including a special message from Ben Saint. That's an exclusive content on there. I went all out. I think it's like the funniest fucking thing ever. I can't wait for people to have them. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited about these.
Yeah, we can tell. But it's good.
Anyway.
I'm glad it's finally out and that other people know about it. Don't apologize. Stop that.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're fine.
I got the Blu-ray the Blu-ray burner you bought me broke.
I know. I was there when you were complaining and I couldn't get a hold of them.
I was so mad. I burned one disc and then it fucking broke. And I was just like, fuck. So I had to, again, I got also as a Christmas present, I asked my parents, they were like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I was like, "Well, I need a Blu-ray burner." And then later I was like, "Also, I need a printer."
Ben, I told you I just buy you a new one.
I didn't want you to buy me another one. That sucks. It was only like $100.
Yeah.
It was like 90. So whatever. I just got one disc, and the thing fucking breaks. That thing is trash. That thing was so. That made me really mad.
This is a safe space, guys.
Really
You can be
mad.
bad. You can be mad here.
Modern technology.
There's fucking Chinese swindlers, the shysters that sold that thing, and they didn't even get. You should get a refund. You should get a refund on that thing.
Maybe one.
Just yell at them. Be like, hey, you sold the thing you sold me. Fucking broke.
I'll kill you.
Instantly. It didn't work.
I'll show up to your house and I'll kill you. Anyway, I have a question for you, Ben Saint. There seems to be rumors about the pro and non going on, like how we're dead. What's up with that?
Wait, what? There's rumors about what?
About us being dead. You just ask, hey, are we even alive? I keep hearing that people
I don't know.
are saying that we're dead.
I haven't been paying attention.
That's fair.
I just haven't heard anything about it in a while.
Yeah.
I just haven't heard about it. I know that you and Sean and Simon. Is Simon a pro and non? He is, right?
Simon's there. Simon's in our D&D game.
Okay. I know, and Dune Kun, and I know all these people. Or no, she's not called Dune Kun anymore. She's I don't know her name.
She's I know. Every time I say anything about Dune, she gets embarrassed that her YouTube is still Dune Kun.
Okay.
Actually, she's just got monetization on her YouTube channel.
Nice.
Oh wow.
I know.
Oh wow. I mean, I know you guys are still around. I just haven't heard anyone mention the pro and on cast in a while. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're just a friend group now. We
that's fair.
Talking about the PCP nearly tore our friendship apart, and we're we don't want to be that much like the PCP.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
Being the procrastinators tore our friendship apart as well.
Yeah, so we're let's just stop reviewing the PCP. Let's just make things when we
don't
have
want to go
say.
don't want to go the way. You don't want to go the way of the PCP. You don't want to follow us over that cliff.
Yeah. So instead, we hang out. We play D&D. We play video games. We're going to be playing Magic soon, I hope. I'm trying to coerce them into playing Magic with me. It's going to be great. Yeah. We're just having fun. We're just a group of funny little guys having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great to be a funny little guy.
It's a great world to be a funny little guy in. We're just having fun. We're just having a good time.
Well, what's up? Are we done? Do we want to wrap up?
I guess so.
I'm winding down mentally.
I think we have a Drawcast today, the Femboy episode.
Yeah, we do. I have to go run and see my uncle, so I
need to message Gothic to see if she's still ready for that, and then find out who the other artist is going to be on that one.
Right. Yeah, check out the Drawcast.
Hey Ben, you want to
Link in the
spend
description.
more time with us? Ben, you want to spend more time with us?
Drawing femboys.
Not today. Not today. I'm busy. I'm looking forward to another week of furiously typing away in GML to add features that nobody asked for and are not necessary. But they fill out the menu and they make the game funnier.
It's a shame. We could have all drawn Ben Saint with tits. It could have happened.
Oh,
I just want to be left alone. I just want to be left alone to my own devices to do that.
You want Ben Saint with tits, you say? Here, let me give you a Ben Saint with tits.
We already got one. We already got one in chat.
Oh no, this is a new one that I made while we were talking about it because I thought it'd be funny.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Demand is sky high. Production is infinitely low.
I just thought it'd be funny. And you know what? It was funny. Let me get it. Oh.
Wait. Okay, I was going to say I don't see anything.
No, you don't. Because I
Get
haven't
it.
put it up yet. Because I
Don't
forgot what
stop.
you look
Get
like.
Get it.
There you
Sorry,
go.
your captain's in it. Oh.
Oh my god.
Just constantly shoveling them into the mouth.
Incredible.
These boobs are way better.
Yeah, those are
Honestly.
closer to ideal.
They're chunkier.
They're getting bigger by the moment.
Closer to ideal.
You're getting the Oda treatment.
Closer, we're 5% better.
You're being bimbified as we speak.
You know,
this is what we need.
This is the prejudice that we big booby women face in Hollywood. Just because our breasts are big doesn't mean we're slutty, doesn't mean we're bimbos, doesn't mean we're not intelligent or talented, doesn't mean we can't be leading ladies in major motion pictures And it definitely doesn't mean that you can talk to me that way, you fucking scoundrel.
It is a very, very real prejudice. I follow some very, very big-breasted women on Twitter, and all of them have made points at various points about they can't ever wear a low-cut top or without mothers covering their children's eyes when they walk past, even if they just wear normal clothing, have to wear excessively baggy clothing that disguises their form. Otherwise, they'll get dirty looks from everyone, oh, how dare you be out in public with your obscene body, that sort of thing. And it's I think that's really disgusting that people are like that.
Them saying shit like, how dare you come out there with that erotic body is that's porn dialogue. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So lewd.
I know, oh, look at your obscene body. That is porn dialogue, but that's actually how these people are being treated, and it's not a good thing. it's they're being judged.
What they don't know is what they're saying is even more obscene.
Exactly, they're falling into the trap.
Listen.
We have to end the oppression of big booby women
By becoming big booby women.
By becoming big booby women. It's true. We gotta transition. Bam. We're all big booby women now.
All the gravestones have tits.
That's the Anthony Fantano strategy.
Are you actually going to put tits on all the gravestones? That'd be funny.
No.
just put them on mine. It's fine.
I already have too many ambitious ideas for how the episode's going to look visually.
Yeah, this is why you had to stop being our editor, because you worked too hard and you put too much effort in, and it was unsustainable.
Oh, Ben, over 2 weeks ago when Eleazar told me he was going away, I'm like, hold on, Eleazar, and I fucking created an After Effects template, did some crazy shit. When you see this episode, when you see what it looks like, you're gonna be like, oh god, what the fuck did he do? You're gonna be, the audience has already seen it. They've been watching this whole time.
Yeah, I guess I probably will say that. That sounds about right.
I saw you prepping. It's kind of insane.
It's kind of just very funny.
Okay, well, I can't wait. I can't wait to go back 2 hours into the past and start this episode and see what that looks like and be shocked. Eleazar, edit my reaction to what the episode looks... Wait, no. I can't see it. Never mind.
No, it's fine.
Mind.
It's fine. We have
can't
Ben
do that.
Polk.
I can't do that until after... Okay, all right.
We have the means. We have the technology.
Well, that's gonna... Well, that'll be pretty fucking stupid, I guess. All right, yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's put a little bow on it.
Hell yeah!
Check out the Drawcast. Check out OblivionFall. Follow.
Yeah, patreon.com/OblivionFall. Twitter @OblivionFall_D.
Me and Dune are making a comic, so go read that. Maybe link in description. Maybe
where?
Wherever we post it. Wherever we post it when it comes out, I'll send it to Oblivion, and Oblivion can put it in the description. It's fine, no matter what. Eleazar is our friend, and we will sneak the comic link in one of the episodes of the PCP somewhere. It'll be great.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll need to give me whatever template you use for the video descriptions these days. So I can do that.
God.
Or I'll just copy it from a recent video and just figure it out.
That's what I will do, is I will simply go to the latest episode and copy paste the description and then just give you that.
Yeah, all right.
If you want me to do that for you, I can just do that. I can.
Oh, Benny, it's so hard. I can't do it by myself.
I know. You're so
More
useless.
porn dialogue.
That's it.
My boobs are too big. I can't reach the keyboard to hit Control C.
Everyone watching the episode, draw Ben with big boobs, and you'll be featured on the next episode of the PCP.
Yeah.
Heck, why not? And then I'll meticulous. All right, I'll draw me with big boobs, and then I'll go up through every submission, and I will meticulously critique. I will critique every boob drawing. I will cruelly point out what I do and don't like about them. I will dehumanize them and pick them apart and objectify them for the sake of I don't know, big booby liberation. I don't know. I'm gonna desexualize them.
It's self-objectification
by overanalyzing. Yeah. I'm gonna dehumanize myself in solidarity.
What a
solidarity
true
with big
ally.
booby women all over the world.
Four Eyes, plug your Twitter.
We love you.
4eyes_Tate.
Underscore
Wait.
T. Nice.
Yeah, underscore T, like an actual underscore, because
I don't know if I'm.
figure.
I don't know if I'm following you.
You should.
You're definitely not. I went through a
Wait.
Twitter purge at one point.
4 eyes. Oh yeah, underscore T. I will give you a. I don't follow you. I follow the other 4 eyes. But you know what? I gotta.
Well,
there we go. Give you follow. Hell yeah.
Thank you very much. Now
That's
you're
what
gonna
he
see lots of
deserves.
titties.
Okay.
Just remember to retweet
Okay.
that smaller artist, Ben.
Oh yeah.
Wait. 4 eyes is bigger than me. 4 eyes has more Twitter followers than I do.
Oh snap!
I just sit there and
Retweet
the
that
followers just come
smaller
in.
artist, 4 eyes.
So he'd better retweet me, actually. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I've never been in this position before.
Oops.
You've been
How
cornered.
do I walk away?
It's too
One
late.
foot behind the other.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else before we wrap?
Twitter.com/cicada_god. No matter what, there I will pin the comic if you want to read it. It'll be a comic. Hopefully it'll be good. My goal is to one day destroy Ben Saint, so if you want to support me in destroying Ben Saint by making comics more regularly than him, and then laughing, go to patreon.com/Cicada, SEECADA. Watch the Drawcast, because it's good and fun, and Ben's also on there. You guys like Ben. He's there. He's been there.
I've been on 1 or 2, yeah.
He's been there.
Rest in peace, them snakes. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, everybody.
Rest in peace, Femsnakes. Rest in peace, Clusterpunk Kitchen.
Right.
Tapekeeper.
Right. A whole mass grave of voicemail characters.
That's why we are.
It's a good thing that PCP is a graveyard. We can just like add them like gravestones for them as the episode goes on.
Oh hell
This episode was a voicemail. This episode was a voicemail holocaust.
A voicemail suicide.
Is how I would describe it.
I'm sorry, Harold Henry. You're being replaced.
Not left wing Larry.
Oh no, centrist Sam.
Well, Harold Henry, the gravestone in the background. That
Oh right. Not a voice. Right, that guy who's dead. That literal dead
real
guy.
guy
whose name
who's
you
dead.
said. Right. Sorry about that, everybody. All right. Let's wrap it up. That's the end of the episode. Patreon, whatever. Pledge.
Epic.
Buy a Blu-ray. Don't pledge to the PCP patron this week. This week, buy a Blu-ray instead.
Yeah.
Nice. Epic.
Okay. Goodbye. The end. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, stopping.
Can I stop being a snake now?
Yeah, we can change back.
I'm
we need
gonna.
to sync at the end,
I think
right?
so.
We need to
Yeah.
sync.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Sync.
I meant to say sync. Sorry. Okay. 3, 2, 1, sync.
Sync.
Sync. Oh boy, that was
The
bad.
delay is horrible. The delay is way worse than usual today.